Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Metal video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the physical cooler and his EZA. Obviously he's one of the type coolers, so he recently got his EZA as a part of the worldwide celebration. Overall he looks pretty good, along a similar vein to the other coolers, although this one I think a lot of people find some usage out of. He's Revenge category lead of 77%. This isn't super important, but it is obviously, something that I would say isn't so bad. Greatly raises defense for one turn, and he changes in key spheres to rainbow key spheres if he is the first attacker at the start of turn. He has attack and defense of plus 40% per Wicked Bloodlines category ally on the team, up to 200. And he recovers 15% of damage dealt as HP. That's where I find this guy to be very good. He can be a lot like B-Pan and heal you up quite a bit. He'll also recover an additional 5% of damage dealt as HP with 3 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. And he gets an additional 25% per key sphere defense obtained when there's another ally whose name includes Metal Cooler attacking in the turn. So not only is this guy pretty sound defensively, he's the kind of unit that can get up to a decent rate defensively, but he also actually provides a lot of utility with that heal. Because of his heal, you actually want to build him into crit. It can be tempting to do additionals, but it's on damage dealt, and it actually means the damage that he deals to the opponent's health bar. So, for example, him hitting a 3 million attack stat, but hitting a unit and only doing, let's say, 100 damage, means you're only going to get 15 health back. However, if he crits and does, a huge amount of damage, because obviously by critting he now bypasses the damage reduction, etc., you're going to get a lot more health back. So, personally, I find it to be better to go for, crit. But it's going to be up to you. Additionals also do help him a little bit, so yeah. But generally speaking, crit is the way to go. Overall, pretty nice stuff. As a unit, I think he's really solid. In terms of a link set, he's got auto regen, he's got fusion, deficit boost, brutal beatdown, thirst of conquest, strongest clan in space, and sharing the limit. All pretty nice stuff. Not crazy, but all pretty good. And then, obviously, he's also got he's on Resurrected Warriors, movie bosses, Wicked Bloodline, Artificial Life Forms, Terrifying Conquerors, Target Goku, Revenge, Corroded Body and Mind, Accelerated Battle. So he's pretty nice. At least I find him to be pretty solid. I think he's a really, really solid unit. And I think for the most part a lot of people are going to, they're going to find him to be reliable and decent. I think beyond everything else, I think as a unit he can get some decent defense. We're going to see him on a rotation here. He's going to get a couple orbs, nothing too crazy, not like 100 orbs. He's going to get a couple orbs, and he's going to get to that kind of like 225 230k defense, which is pretty solid. Obviously it could be higher, but he does greatly raise after his super. So he'll be close or around in about the 300k mark, which for the most part is fairly good. I think as a unit, this guy has a lot of decent stuff that he can offer. If you look at him, the healing is great, the defense is very decent. He'll be a good floater. If you're running like a double lead Metal Cooler team or something like that, and you're looking for a floater, or maybe you're just looking for a pairing partner for physical cooler, I think this guy can definitely be a very solid choice there. He's generally speaking quite a decent choice. He's quite a solid unit. I think the healing is also just great and super valuable. So yeah, overall I actually find him to be really good. I think he will help you out a lot. I think he'll be able to provide a lot to the team, and he possibly does a little bit more than other units just because of his design. Like, he's going to have decent defense after super, probably one of the highest out of all of them. I think the AGL one's also very useful with his evasion, and the heal can act a lot like a B-Pan. Now, whether you need that additional heal on a Wicked Bloodlines team, especially if you've got the like physical Alar Metal Cooler, remains to be seen, because obviously, you know, very, very, very good in the form of like the healing that Metal Cooler provides, but I think this guy provides a decent amount. We are going to get that 30% attack and defense boost from the strength one, and we're going to see a pretty decent attack stat. Now, he doesn't actually hit as hard as some of the other ones, obviously being more defensively orientated, utility orientated. He doesn't necessarily hit as hard as the other units, but I think for the most part you'll find a decent kind of situation, personally speaking. But yeah, for me, I think he's pretty solid overall. I think you're gonna have a decent time, and yeah, I think as a unit he's decent. In terms of link skills, obviously he's got auto regen, deficit boost, fusion, brutal beatdown, thirst for conquest, strongest clan in space, sharing the limit. All of these are okay. Obviously with fusion and deficit boost are basically tied to only the other free-to-play coolers, and auto regeneration is also just a metal cooler link, so like the AGL and the LR will have it. Brutal beatdown's okay. Thirst for conquest, very good link, brilliant link. Strongest clan in space helps him on the Wicked Bloodlines team. And then you have sharing the limit. Now, sharing the limit's not a particularly common villain link, barring like obviously the free-to-play villains. It's not the end of the world, him having this link set. He's designed to link with the other metal coolers. You know, he's not really designed to be a unit that you can kind of run on any team. Him having Thirst for Conquest and him having Strongest Clan in Space is literally all he needs, because worst case scenario, you're going to run this guy as a floater on a Wicked Bloodlines team. That's really where he's going to shine, or you run him on artificial life forms, but you're probably going to run him alongside literally the other metal cooler options. So overall, I think his link set's fine, same as how I think the rest of their link sets are fine. Obviously it would have been nice for them to have big bad bosses, maybe instead of like brutal beatdown, but I think at the end of the day it's not the end of the world, because they are technically supposed to be the clones of Cooler. They're not actually supposed to be the like actual Cooler, if that makes sense. So they are just kind of meant to be as clones. So it makes sense that they're not big bad bosses, because yeah, they're just like generic clone units. And yeah, I think for the most part you'll find that you'll have a decent time regardless with the link set. Like you're not gonna be held back by the link set. And I think just like all the other ones, he's pretty solid. I wouldn't look to really link him with anyone but a metal cooler. If you do want to try and do that, you're welcome to, but I just think it's a bit pointless. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me. That's everything you're going to need to know about him. And yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are about him. Let me know what you think. And obviously, guys, I will see you in the next video. So until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.